Hi, so today we're going to talk about head injuries in rugby and whether this is a worrying issue, which is easily answered in the fact that it is. This has been going on for a long time. Players have always had head knocks in the past, and ever since the game, I think, went professional and players get bigger, I think it's become more of a highlight. So the players are obviously, they hit each other pretty hard in the game. And a concussion can come from anything. They can come from the slightest contact to the heaviest contact, even with contact with the ground. So I think it is a major issue at the moment, quite rightly. Um, you, from my own experience, did I always admit to being concussed? The answer to that is no. I would get hit and the kind of see stars, but opt to carry on myself without saying to anybody. You had that quite a number of times. Sometimes you might get hit and maybe just kind of black out briefly before coming around, before somebody got to you to help you. And whenever that happens, it's not always the case that you don't remember who you are, or these sort of things. But yeah, I think definitely in that area, I should have done a bit better with that. I had quite a number of concussions, probably numbering towards, I would say, 15 to 20, that were kind of picked up on. My heaviest being out in Dubai, where I was struck by somebody's head across my temple. It was a bad one, and it was so bad that the tournament doctor opted to, well, he demanded that I was taken to hospital. And I was out the whole way, and then woke up inside an MRI machine. But because I was knocked out and not not able to say anything, they put me in the machine without any earphones in. So they're very loud things. They're really really loud things. So yeah, it's something that I look back upon. I've also got bipolar disorder now, and I look back on it and think to myself, is rugby the one that attributed to this? It's difficult with my history. I think it will be difficult to kind of, it will be difficult for anyone to say that that is the cause. I think because he doesn't necessarily. For me, there were slight things before I took on professional rugby, and now, looking back, I can see that it probably exasperated it rather than caused it. But I don't know. Um, I've already been told it will be difficult to tell, and the only real thing you can do is just go by experience of what happened. And when you have a mental health issue or illness, when they're diagnosing it, they go over your whole history. Uh, Backwards and forwards, and it can be quite frustrating saying the same things over again to them that they keep asking you. But yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know if that's the case, if it has caused it. That's what I'm trying to say. But what can we do to prevent things? Um, I think they're doing quite well at the moment. They have the HIA. When players have taken a head knock and they'll take them off and test them, I think that's a positive thing. I don't know about anything they're doing in the future, but they will, obviously strengthen it in the future. I just don't know what it is. They've got planned, and I think that there's, once when I played, when we got concussed, it was 3 weeks out straight away. But I don't think that's the case anymore. If somebody can correct me on that, that'd be great. But the now I think they continually test the player throughout the week, or the following weeks, until they finally pass and they can play again, which is positive. So this just probably be my first talk on head injury. I'll be talking about it again in the future. As I say, it's a big topic at the moment, and it is a very it's quite a worrying one as well. what can happen to players that suffer too many head knocks. But we'll talk about that in the future. Bye for now.